moving on to a game I'm genuinely excited about, and I'm not even joking about it. The Giants are going into New Orleans, and they're going to go ahead and play the Saints in a game of football. Tommy DeVito. I think tomorrow I'm going to do an entire separate episode on Tommy DeVito because after his performance this week, it made me have a lot of respect for the man. And I kind of did a deep dive into him. Today I had a lot of extra time on my hands, so I looked into the history of Tommy DeVito, and I learned a lot of fun things. He is averaging 6.8 yards an attempt. He has 8 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. Daniel Jones, by the way, 5.7 yards per attempt, 2 touchdowns, 6 interceptions before getting hurt this season. That was kind of startling for me to read. What I kind of think is happening here is Dable, who was like the best coach in the NFL in the preseason, and then the team just sucked, and everyone's like, "Oh, Dable stinks now." I think Dable is kind of figuring out how to massage some good performances out of this football team, despite their roster being pretty bad. Saints recently snapped a 3-game losing streak against the Panthers, who are bad. Panthers are really bad. The other, the Patriots and the Panthers, 2 teams mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. The only 2 teams here after Week 14 going into Week 15. And I'll be interested to see what James thinks about this one because he called the Giants money line at around plus 300 last week, depending on when you picked it up. Because I love, after doing some research on DeVito and after seeing Daboll getting the guys to perform better for him, I love the Giants plus 6. And hey, James, I also love the Giants money line at plus 215. What do you think about this game?
Oh, man, I think I'm going to go to St. Rocco's down in the Trinity Grove area and just order 6 chicken cutlets and watch this game. I think that would be fun. I don't want to disappoint you, but unfortunately, I have not bet on the Giants money line. I think this might be the week that he gets figured out on the road. I hope I am wrong, but for my sake, I kind of want them to lose this week so I can keep betting the Giants money. I just don't know about this. I feel like this team has been a lot better at home. I'm not 100% sure on how they do on the road. This is a crossfire for us on a big weekend. I don't have a bet on this yet.
Okay, so Tommy DeVito, the story on this kid, small high school in New York. He goes and plays for Syracuse for a while. He does great, has a season-ending leg injury, and then the team is like, "Hey, pal, get the fuck out of town. We got a new quarterback who never amounted to anything." DeVito transfers to the Fighting Illini, Illinois, and wins 8 games. They were 8-5 with him at quarterback. I couldn't find any sack records for him, but he had a total of like 14 yards, but he also had like 8 rushing touchdowns. So I can only assume he was getting put under a lot of pressure playing for Illinois. It was their first 8-win season for the program since they won 9 games in 2007. So almost 20 years, this man willed this team to some good games. He had a bad combine. He ran a 4.6, and obviously his feet is one of his most important talents that he has. So he didn't shine at the combine, and for that reason, he went undrafted. And this is the first time we're seeing him get an opportunity. So that is why I believe in DeVito, James. Ryan, what do you think?
St. Tommy. That's gonna be his new Saint name, St. Tommy. Give me the Giants, but especially with that money line, I think that they have a great game plan. They did a lot of misdirection receiving. Wan'Dale Robinson had an exceptional game, kind of coming out on wheel routes and just kind of lots of exotic motion. I thought Giants played a heck of a game against a Green Bay Packer team that people were saying looked like a playoff team coming into that game. And maybe that's what the Packers thought too, and they just thought that this was going to be a a look ahead game, and they just got kind of taken to school there by DeVito with maybe the most gutsy down at the one run we've seen from a quarterback in a good while. That last run there.
Yeah, but I'm a fan of DeVito, and he runs pretty hard, and he's fast. You know, you would never see him play in the NFL and be like, oh, that guy's a 4.6 guy, because he looks like a low 4.5, mid 4.5 guy, which is pretty fast for a quarterback in the NFL. Andrew, what do you think?
I want to take DeVito, but I feel like it's an overreaction, right? I mean, the Saints are better than the Giants across the board, except that quarterback. I'm not going to lie, Derek Carr sucks, man. That guy is really on his last leg. I'm just going to stay away from this. I really am. Like, 6 seems like a lot for the Saints to cover, but also at the same time, like, in the Superdome, on the road, off a short week, big family dinners on Tuesday and Wednesday. Yeah, I'll probably stay away from this.
Okay, so a little food coma predicted out of you. He's a nice felt boy. I don't think he's overeaten. He's taking
His
it
dad's
professionally
doing that
seriously.
for him. His
Oh,
dad
yeah.
seemed to be doing.
He owns a fucking plumbing company, and that's not even a joke. It's real.
I would have assumed Waste Management, to be completely honest.
No, that's his manager in the fedora. Miles, what do you think on this game?
I actually just got a lasagna DoorDash to me, and inside of it, there was this Post-it note that just says, James and Andrew, rest in peace. I would not advise betting against this guy or his family at any point. I love the Giants here. I'm excited to see what DeVito does. Let's go Giants, baby.
Let's go Giants.
Okay, no brainer, because I don't want to die.
Yeah.
I don't want to end up in a landfill. So no brainer to the entire DeVito family.
Yep, obviously a no-brainer. While we're at it, we'll take his touchdown total over. We'll take his interception under. We'll take his passing yards over. We'll take his rushing
I also
yards
feel
over.
like whoever's leading in sacks on the Saints, there's somebody in with a crowbar halfway through the game is going to come in and hit him in the knee and just disappear. We'll never see him again.
I hope it's not Rashee Rice. Anyways,